Okay, we're back again with the Electrolux Silverado, and we're going to be packing this up, and it's going to be going off to DJ Kane 2007. And now the only problem is the only box that I could find is not quite long enough. So what we are going to have to do is remove the front cover here, and so we'll get started on that. First thing I have to do is remove these 4 screws here. Okay, so after we had that apart, we took these 2 screws out so that the whole cover can come off. Then we remove these 2 screws here and the cover latch and pull out the bag chamber, and that's where I noticed a problem. Let me turn the light on here. Okay, so I noticed with this one, when it would shut down, there'd be a slight scraping noise, not anything, just kind of as the motor spun down. So when I took the bag chamber off, we can see it looks as though the first stage of the motor is shot. So while it still has vacuum, it should have more. The vacuum unit's not even attached to anything yet. So I'm going to take it apart, see what I can do with that. I'm not sure if I have any vacuum wheels or not, but if not, then it looks like this one is going to end up having to be stripped and probably taken for scrap. Okay, so we've got the motor out, and as we can see, this is the hub from the fan wheel. This is the fan wheel. Now this is a 2-stage motor, so this is the separator here, and this is the 2nd stage wheel, which, as we can see, looks fine. So, not quite sure what I'm going to do with this. I did have another blower wheel out of an old shop vac that was the same size as this, but it was just a plain aluminum wheel with a hole in the center. It did not have the hub on it. So not quite sure what I'm going to be doing here yet with this. But that's that. Okay, well, I guess that is the end of the Silverado. If anybody needs parts from this, let me know. The housing is pretty beat up, but the plastics are all good. The front cover is good. Top cover is good. The hose is in good shape. It's an electric hose, and the electric does work. It's slightly frayed in a couple spots, but it's not really bad. It doesn't leak, and the end's a little bit dinged up. The motor is good, but it needs the new blower wheel. The cord winder works, but there's a few cracks in the housing, but it still works okay. So if anybody's interested in any of these parts, just send me a message and make me an offer.